Hello, and welcome to another episode of With Enough Prep Time. I'm your host, the Nerd Man, and today we're going to be talking about some Zack Snyder news that came from the Vanity Fair article. It was one of the things that I didn't mention. I've done a series of videos now in the playlist, which you should be able to see to your right, about Zack Snyder's about the Vanity Fair article and Zack Snyder. But there was one last thing that we should discuss, which was something that is supposed to blow our minds. So one beautiful thing about another thing that Zack Snyder is paying tribute to with his daughter Autumn is that he's going to have Hallelujah performed by Alison Crowe, a friend of his, who sang it at the funeral at the end of the Justice League movie, which is very, very beautiful. And I don't know that I'll be able to sit through that without crying. But it also says here that he has reshot the ending with a hero cameo that will blow hardcore fans' minds. And everyone is wondering who this hero could be. Now, to me, I'm like, I want it to be like Vixen, or, like someone really crazy, I want it to be someone really crazy. Vixen would be really good. That would be the one that I would literally just be so happy to see. But this cameo is quite exciting. Who do you think who do you want it to be, and who do you think the cameo might be of in Zack Snyder's Justice League? I'm gonna say, if anyone wants to have a bet with me before, a friendly wager. Before the Zack Snyder movie comes out, or Zack Snyder's Justice League comes out, as long as it isn't spoiled to us, I'm willing to wager. I don't think it's going to be Green Lantern. I think we'll see Green Lantern, but I don't think that's the guest that they're talking about. That isn't going to blow our minds. Everyone's expecting Green Lantern to show up somewhere. And I think we're either going to see a back profile of Green Lantern, or it's going to be knowing him, because he's probably going to want to plant as many seeds that will make it possible for he'd probably do a back profile of John Stewart or something like that, to get us really kind of excited for a Green Lantern kind of movie. So I think definitely Green Lantern is somebody that, it's possible. There's a potential there that it's Green Lantern, but I very, very much doubt that it will be Green Lantern. I think, that much more likely than that, Green Lantern is going to turn up, but he's going to turn up much more as a kind of back profile character, or somebody, I'm not quite sure, but I think he's going to turn up pretty early on in the movie. But I think he's going to be in there. Zack Snyder can't help himself. He's pure premature ejaculation. So he's going to get everyone in here. And I think Green Lantern's going to be in here. And I'd say John Stewart. I'd bet John Stewart, because I think because of the animated series, there are quite a lot of John Stewart fans. And I think he'd probably put John Stewart in there than Hal Jordan. Or maybe even both, because he just doesn't give a fuck. Like he would probably put both in at some point. So I that would be fun. I'd mark out most for Vixen. Vixen is the one. I've always thought Vixen is a better hero than people give her credit for, and I think she's got a compelling mythology that you can explore, kind of like Black Panther-esque, but different. And I really love a Vixen movie where she has to find her roots in Africa because there's some, weird curse or something that's going to come out, like magic being that's going to come out and destroy the world. I kind of thought of a little story with Vixen where she has a little brother who's first her villain, but then ends up being her ally, and his name is Totem. His superhero name is Totem, and he has similar kind of powers to Vixen, but he stayed in Africa, whereas Vixen was adopted in America. So I have this story like in me about it, and I'm actually using it for something else, where somebody has similar kind of powers to Vixen. But yeah, it's another story that I'm kind of writing that is very, very similar in that extent. But yeah, Vixen is the one I'd want. Then Green Lantern is the obvious one. I'd love to see someone like The Question, or somebody, another guest would be somebody from Justice League Dark, maybe. But really, who I think it is, I'll tell you, there's two people I think it might be. My absolute 100% first chance, being a psychoanalyst of Zack Snyder, I've gone into I've peered into the void that is Zack Snyder, and it stared back at me, and I'm pretty sure that it's going to be a Dark Knight Returns reference. He is a Batman fanboy through and fucking through. So my thing is, if he was thinking, what would be cool in this movie, as he usually says, it would be really cool to see in the movie, I think it's got to be Carrie Kelly from The Dark Knight Returns. And funnily enough, she's my favorite Robin. She's the only Robin I can stand. Like, she's cool, she's plucky, I don't know, she just works as a Robin. The rest of them, Dick Grayson, I don't know, man. I just don't like them. I really don't. That their relationship is, I've never liked any of them. Like, what's his name? Damian Wayne is trash. He's just an asshole emo kid. Dick Grayson, Nightwing, all of them. If I was making Batman movies, the only one I'd have a Robin in is if I did a Dark Knight Returns adaptation. I'd do like 2 movies, then I'd go on to a Dark Knight Returns adaptation, and then I'd put Carrie in. The rest of the Robins don't mean shit to me. They really don't. I do like a movie that where Robin develops into something else, and that is then my second, definitely what I would say my prediction for my second, in fact, the most likely person, if it isn't Carrie Kelly, the most likely person, even above her, to be in this, I reckon, is going to be Red Hood. I think Jason Todd, Red Hood, and you know how I said I don't like any Robins? I don't, but I do like Jason Todd, Red Hood. Like, for me, Robin is good when he's dead. I don't want to see him before he dies. Batman, finds his corpse. He's somehow brought back as Red Hood. That's how I like him, and I think Red Hood is a really cool character. When he turns into Red Hood, that's a good villain, especially if you add another villain like Joker or somebody else, like, as to balance it out, as good villains for him to face. So that's my prediction on who I think the character that I think is going to be most likely. Most likely cameo in the Zack Snyder Justice League. Tell me who you think will cameo in the Justice League movie. I'd love to know. But apart from that, thanks so much. Please smash the like button, give me a high five, do comment down below. There are videos on the left in the playlist, or I will put links to the videos about the Vanity Fair article. And love you 3000. Bye.